ZL1 Addons Stealth Wickerbill from ZL1 Addons. Again, the stealth, and then I did the polished edges. Alright, this is on the 14 Camaro SS stock spoiler. God, that lighting's terrible. So I looked for videos all over the place, saw a ton of videos for the Z28 spoiler, not a whole lot for the regular factory SS, which I kind of like. The whole point of my car up to this point was to look as stock as possible, so just wanted to kind of do a video as I install mine on the factory spoiler, just to show kind of what I couldn't find when I was looking for information and videos and things like that. First things first, you have to, I taped off the whole spoiler, literally the entire thing with just blue painter's tape. And then you measure out. I was able to use the center line to come through in order to find center. And then from center, I made my first circle using the Wickerbill in place, holding it up individually in place like that, using my center line. Now, according to the instructions, you want to measure down 1 inch. So that's exactly what I did. Took the tape measure, measured down 1 inch, placed my first circle there at that 1 inch line. And then what I'm going to do is kind of mock it up before I do any drilling. Obviously, that's the scariest part of this whole thing. And again, sorry about that real shit quality of the video here. Just shooting from my phone last minute. But again, ZL1 Addons Stealth Wickerbill. This is a 2014 SS stock or factory spoiler. And we're gonna get this thing done up, and I'll kind of go over as I'm going anything I run into or anything that's different from what I've seen from these Z28 spoiler install videos that I've seen. So I have all the holes drilled now. Now what I did was I drilled this middle hole first, got everything lined up, went 1 inch down, just like they tell you to, measured everything out perfectly, got it centered, drilled the first hole. I put the first hole in, then I had a helper, second set of hands, pull down this corner, all right? So we did this corner first, we drilled out that hole second, okay? First corner we did was the right. I'm sure you could do the left, either way, it doesn't matter, but we did that corner first. Then we came back and I already put the riv nut in, but we did the left hole, all right? And then I screwed it up, mounted the Wickerbill up with those 3 bolts. Then I came back and drilled the remaining 4 holes. Okay, so those don't have any bolts in them right now, and there's no riv nut. I drilled those 4 holes. Now, the sketchy thing that I didn't see anything about in all the videos that I watched, and I watched every video from basically every video on this install, that area right here, that's how thick it is. Super sketchy. All right, I didn't think I was gonna have the room. I didn't think I would be able to fit it on, but I just kind of said fuck it and took the risk and did it. So that's really the main reason why I'm making this video, is because I watched every video and none of them were on the regular SS spoiler, and none of them showed just how little clearance there is. I mean, it's perfectly centered on both sides. The other side looks exactly the same, perfectly centered. You have just enough room, get that riv nut in there, and then you're able to put the screw in and hold everything up in place. But there is enough room on the stock SS spoiler. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and riv nut in the last 4 holes I just drilled. I'll mock everything up. Then we'll take the plastic off, we'll get it all set up, and we'll be good to go. The other thing is, that's the clearance I have. It's a little off right now because obviously that side's not screwed in. But I'll show you guys the clearance that you're gonna have on the SS factory spoiler and show you what it's gonna look like. I got the spoiler out, kind of took the tape off as I'm doing the riv nuts, just so you guys can see, get a little bit of an idea. Absolute carnage. Absolute carnage. Scariest fucking thing I've ever done was drill into this car. I don't know that I would do it again. No, I'd do it again. It looks badass. Scariest thing I've ever done. So we're gonna riv nut in the rest of these holes here. Got 2 there, 2 on the other side. Like I showed you, we already did the ends and the center. So we're gonna start drilling in these riv nuts. I'll punch the riv nuts in and we'll get everything mocked up. Alright guys, that is it. The Wickerbill is installed and she looks fucking sick. I mean, just aggressive, dude. It just looks good. So that's about what you're gonna have overhang on the SS, all right? That's it right there. So it's about the length of 2 knuckles on my pinky. I got average ass hands. Bolted up. You can almost see right through the smoked tint on the Wickerbill. But man, ZL1 Add-ons knocked it out of the park with this thing. I can't get over how badass it looks. I'm a big fan, big fan. I'll do an update as I drive with it, but I mean, just it looks aggressive, dude. Bolts up really nice. I did get the black hardware. One thing to note, if you go with the black hardware, the instructions, all the videos you're gonna see, everything says there's 2 washers. There's not. If you get the black hardware, there's 1 washer, 1 screw. All the screws are the same size. You don't have to worry about which screw goes where. They all bolt up really nice, but again, it's 1 washer and 1 screw per hole. That's what she said. That's it. ZL1 Add-ons Stealth Wickerbill with polished edges, upgraded black hardware, and using the ZL1 Add-ons riv nut tool that can be purchased through them at the time of purchase of the spoiler. Sorry, the Wickerbill. Beautiful. Love it. You will not be disappointed. If you guys have any questions on the SS, drop a comment down below. Hit me up. I'm more than willing to help. I got my phone on me all the time in my job, so I'll try and get back to you guys as quick as possible again. If you guys have the SS factory spoiler, or really even if you have any questions, this is not the first one I've done. It's just the first one we did on the SS factory spoiler. Just hit me up, let me know. Peace.